So good morning, good morning, good morning. We are going to not have me read, not have me talk this morning. We are going to start standing and we're going to march. This is coming from an organization called the Alchemy of Alignment, and it's finding a rhythm. Everything that we're doing from here out, this move, this breath of life at the end is going to get a little bit bigger, the sit, and then we'll lie down and really letting this rhythm override the patterning of our mind, the patterning of our breathing. So just coming to stand, it'll be one track. It's going to be about 5 minutes, and it's very simple. So we're just going to start the tap of the heel. So set your feet a little wider. Shake out your hands, wag your tail. Feeling your heel is the floor. Letting that ripple.
Come, weavers of story, art and song, let us gather together, for the time has come to weave a new vision for those yet to come, for we are the ancestors of our great-granddaughters and sons. Bring your voice, your hands, your heart, or your drum, whatever it is that you make your art from. For if we don't, we may well choke on all the words we never spoke, on all the songs and poems we never wrote, and the fires within we let turn to smoke. For a vision, a dream, channeled through a brush stroke, a song or a scene can be the spark that lights the dark we find ourselves in. Art is and always has been a way for spirit to be seen. So come, way showers, weavers of spirit in form, let us gather together around this fire once more, singing. What wants to come through you, calling me, calling me. What wants to come through you, calling me, calling me. Remember why you came. What wants to come through you, calling me, calling me. Remember why you came. What wants to come through you, calling me, calling me. So come, weavers of story, art and song, let us gather together now, for the time has come to weave a new vision for those yet to come, for we are the ancestors of our great-granddaughters and sons. So sing to come, even if your voice shakes, stand until your heart breaks. So sing to come, even if your voice shakes, keep falling and learn to remember why you sing to come, even if your voice shakes, stand
Shake it out, step to the top of your mat. Turn your palms to the front, spin your thumbs away, broaden through the collarbones. And then reach your hands up high, bend your knees deeply and softly. And down the backs of your legs for 3. Up the backs of your legs, sweep wide and up. And then all the way down for 2. Rising up, reaching up, and all the way down for 3. Step your left foot back. Add your blocks inside the right foot so that when you rest your hands on the blocks, the chest can come through. Let your hips move a little forward and a little back. A little forward and a little back. And if you find you need it, set your blocks on their edge so you have a little more height. Raise your right hand high, and as your hips go back, it comes down. And then your right hand back. 4. 3. Drawing your hands apart. 2. Turning your palm open through the chest. And down. Lift your left knee off the floor. Hug the front of the thigh to the bone. Hug the hips toward the center line. Fire the left glute. And then knee down. Heel comes up. And toes down. Lift up. Lunge. Firm your back leg. And then knee down. Firm the hamstring. Draw the heel in. Keep that back leg strong. And then fire into the lunge. And go one more. Hips stay low and steady. Heart comes through. With your hands on the blocks, the back leg strong, lift your hips. And then bend it down. Lift your hips. And the heart comes through, and then the heart rounds up into the body. 3. 2. And up. And 1. Excellent. Stepping back, hands to the floor. Downward facing dog. Widen your feet to the outer edge of the mat and wag your tail. Bend one knee, bend the other. Swing the hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Looking forward, step your left foot forward, outside of the blocks. Bring your right knee down. Let your hips come forward and back. Set up the blocks so that they're under your shoulders. Back toes tucked under. Hips rock back, hips swing forward. Inhale forward, exhale back. Just start to find it might be very, very small. You might be high up on your block. And you're starting to move the chest, to move the hips. You're rounding, tucking the chin, and then drawing the heart through the arms. So left hand comes up as the front knee bends. And then left hand down as the hips go back. Take your left hand all the way back. And then all the way forward. Rolling open and sweeping down. 5. Splay your fingers wide. Draw your toes back. Last time, chest broad. And then left hand on the block. Lift off. So the right leg fires, hugging the muscle to the bone. A little forward, a little back. Firming. The elbows roll forward. The eyes of the elbows point forward. Knee down. Pull in the heel. And set down and fire the leg, front and back. So drawing in the heel uses your hamstring. Keep that active. And then lifting off uses your quadricep. So keep that. And you lift and you lower. 2. 1 more. Pausing, heart forward, heel back, chest broad, spine long, navel in, hips up and down. And it can be quick and light, it can be slow and deep. The hips moving, opening through the front of the hip, opening through the front of the pelvis, the back of the left side, and down dog. Hands to the mat, feet the width of the mat, wag your tail. Wag your tail. Side to side to side. Let the wag of the tail bend your knees. And it gets into the sides of the spine. The head falls. And stepping the blocks aside. Left foot comes up. Right foot follows, hands wide, sit down, thumbs up, heart up, stand up. Palms together and down the back of the neck. Little wriggle, and hands up high. Reach up, look up. And then fold down. Stepping back, high plank, and all the way to the floor. Widening your feet to the width of your mat, so that when you drop your feet, you can lift your heart. Roll down for 3, and roll up, inhale. Roll down for 2, inhale. And 1 more each time, getting a little longer. Elbows in, heart up, knees wide, toes together, child. Keep your knees wide, rise to hands and knees, and just circle through the seat. Just for 5, so that you start to feel the sway of the hips, which is a line left and right. And now the left and the right gets larger as we turn a line into a circle, a reverse direction. And the circle requires more action. Moving this circle of the hips through the navel, letting the head follow, letting there be just some movement, getting a little unstuck, getting into new territory. And then cat-cow right down the middle with the knees wide. And the knees wide will keep the movement low between the navel and the pelvis. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Put your left hand underneath your throat. And take your right hand back towards your hips. Turn the palm open and reach over the top, just as you did with that warm-up lunge. Bring it outside the left hand. Cross, fold. Rise up, left hand draws back, turn the palm open and up and over and down. So as you continue, draw your fingertips apart. And as you draw your fingertips apart, you start to feel through the arms and the chest. Start to turn through the spine. Your pace. If yours is very, very quick, get on it. My left side is slower than my right. Until you can start to feel all into the chest and how the thoracic cavity is connected to the abdominal cavities connected to the pelvis. We'll go 3 more each side. One more. And as you bring it down, tuck your toes and find your dog and walk your dog. So I'm going to add a little heat to the navel. As we make this opening, we want to send light through the opening. We can flush out the energy channels of the body with light, with heat. So let's start on the knees. Right heel back, left hand forward, elbow to knee, out and down. Right hand, left knee, out and down. So it's inhale, exhale, in and out, in, out, in, change. Very steady. So just as we were walking with steadiness, we move here with steadiness. Plug the base of your thumb to the floor. So this is a place to work, and you'll stay right here, building some heat, drawing the navel to the body, or you'll find a high plank. And draw knee to opposite elbow. And so wherever you go, 10, 9, 8, 7. If there's sound, then let there be sound. Let the sound be a pressure valve release. Plug into the base of your thumbs wherever you are. 4, 3, 2, good. 1, down dog, we all meet there. Widen your feet and wag your good tail side to side. Oh, feel the arms get a little longer. Come onto your fingertips, bend your knees, get spacious in your chest. Knees down to the floor, feet flat, moon salute. So just fold yourself back and we move it through. Hands back. Rising up, reaching up. Feel what you've done. And then fold down, sliding the hands out. Draw yourself through, inhaling, opening. Roll down. Just 2. Roll up, roll 1 more. Roll down. And down dog, press up. Right foot will step up. Left knee will come down, hands to shoulders, elbows down, hands up. Hands to shoulders, chest broad, and fold. Step up. Sweep wide, sit down, thumbs up, heart up, stand up. Down to back. Reach up, look up. And then fold. Right foot. Right knee, hands to shoulders, reach up high. And bring it down. And step back, down dog. 3. Become very steady, knees soft, widen the seat. Thumbs down, 2. High plank to the floor. Broaden your feet and rise to look left. Looking left, the right hip comes forward, the chest broadens. And child's pose, fold back. Hands back, reaching up if you like, lifting off. And folding to child. And drawing through, making space, opening up. Roll down. Open, roll down, and down dog. Left foot steps up, Right knee comes down, hands to shoulders, hands up high. Hands to shoulders, chest broad, hands to floor. Stepping up. Sweeping wide, sitting down, hands high, palms to touch, thumbs down the back. Reach up, look up. And widen down. Left foot, left knee, hands to shoulders, hands up high, hands to shoulders, hands to the floor, down dog, 30. Thumbs down, shoulders roll open. Float your heels, bend your knees, widen your seat. Drop your head. High plank to the floor. Wide feet, rise up, look right. Left hip comes forward. And fold back. So now we let it move. Let the pace be personal. Rise up. Your pace. If you're quicker, be quick. If you want to go slowly, go slowly. But let it become liquid. Fold forward, roll open. Downward facing. Hips high. Right foot forward. Left knee down. Hands to shoulders, hands high. Breathing in. Breathing out to the floor. Stepping up. Hands widen, sit down, thumbs up, heart up. On the back. Reach up, let go. Fold. Right foot. Right knee, hands to shoulders, hands high. Hands to shoulders to the floor. Down dog. High plank to the floor. Cobra, look left. And child. Rise up. Fold down. Child. Draw through. Cobra. Rock back. Down dog. Left foot. Right knee. To shoulders. To sky. To shoulders. To floor. Step up. Sweep wide. Sit down. Thumbs up. Heart up. Palms to touch. Down the back. Let go. And sweep wide. And set down. Left foot. Left knee. Shoulders. And up. And shoulders. And down. Press back. Down, down. Stay. Knees bend, heels high. Widen the seat. High plank to the floor. Feet wide, heart up. Look right. And child's pose. Rock forward to cobra. Rock back to child. So the hips start to shift forward and back. Opening through the chest, the upper back. Smoothing out through the spine and the throat for 3. For 2. And then rising up, just bring your feet in front, sit on your seat, let your heels be low, your toes come up. And let the knee fall in and fall in. Keeping the heart high. Feeling yourself roll across how round the heel is. How the hip can come through. How the chest can stay broad. And this turn of the hip side to side. Add had the right hand high as the knees drop left. And then the left hand high as the knees drop right. So as your right inner knee comes to the floor, press it down, and as it goes down, it lifts the right hand high. And as you drop your knees to the right, the left knee comes down, and the knee down lifts the left hand high. So we start to find anchoring down, turning, rising. So with the left knee, turn a little further to the right. And the elbow down and the right knee down, turn a little further to the left. One more time. And from this turn, sit up tall, reach, fold out, over the thigh, over the chest. And then a little bit side to side, explore side to side through the ribs. Spinning the left ribs down. And then rising up. Change sides. Right knee down, right hand high. And fold over the left side. A little side to side, make space, rotating the right knee down, the right ribs down. That walks the right hand out, folding. And back into the center, and let your heels come out long and wide. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees, and then lightly pull your heels a little towards you so that the heart can come up. What can happen is we lock out the legs and it rolls us down. So a little arch in the back, interlace your fingers, and then circle through the knuckles. If you need to, pop your blocks under your knees so that you again have that lift of the chest. And then widen the elbows as you come across the chest. And for today, press the palms of your hands away. Open the soles of your feet. And from the very legs, roll through the upper back, the chest, and the throat. Finding that steadiness. To reverse. So we moved, we activated our energy with that marching. And then with our salutes, we began to open and organize our energy. It moves through the organs, things that function within us with order and clarity and purpose. That's an organ. And it is organizing. And from the organs, we reach out into our limbs, sit tall. And we make a field. It becomes generative. Come to lie down on your back. Arms wide. So we start to feel from the body into the field. Interlace your fingers on the right shin. Bring it close, left leg long. Heel up and down. So as the heel comes up, the navel goes down. 3, 2. So feel the clarity from your navel to your foot. Keep that. Reach the left hand overhead and stabilize, standing firm. Reach the inner left heel. Reach into the left big toe. And let that open through your hip and through your pelvis. And take your right foot flat to the floor. Put your right hand to your right inner thigh and then roll it open, making tree. Find contact. So now the right knee opens the left side pelvis. Draw your right knee to point to the sky, your right foot flat. Press your palm into your thigh and then press to open wide. So there is resistance between the inner knee and the inner hand opening. And closing. And this action on the right side is serving to open through the left side. The asymmetry. Creating opening, press open, stay. And then straighten out your right leg, turn your palms open and notice. Notice the whole left side body. Draw your left knee into your chest, interlace your fingers, right heel high and then low. So we're making a very clear sound base from the navel to the feet so that the heart can rise up. 3, so that the heart is held up by the base instead of doing the work itself. Stand in the right foot, right inner heel, right hand overhead. And as you deepen your breathing, open that right side lung, really standing, the right thigh bone dropping back. The right hand can open and close. And the left foot flat, the left hand to the inner thigh. Peel the left knee open. Press against the thigh. Feel the pelvis change. Stand in the right foot. And then pressing into the hand pressing away, the knee points up, and then the knee points open. And there is resistance between the palm and the thigh. And I'm pressing my thigh open and it resists. And I'm pressing into my palm and it resists. And this resistance gives me a constraint, gives me a place of purpose and focus. Press open, bring it back, and press open, and then pause. Stand in the right heel. Press the left knee open to press open through the right side. And it's a pressure like a contraction, but it's a contraction that's creating opening. Firm the legs like you were in your lunge. Open the palms. And then set it all down. Left leg straightened, palms open. Feet softly shake out. And feel the ease. Draw your knees to your chest and roll yourself up. And roll yourself back. So most modified hands around shins. 2 more places to go, and then we'll drop into our breath of life. Feet flat, take your right hand high and back. And then back to hold your shin. And roll up, and left hand goes back. So begin to turn through the spine, through the navel, through the shoulders, maybe extending your legs. Bring your palms together. If you don't need to use them, reach one hand forward, one hand back, palms to touch. Point your fingers at the ceiling. Roll forward. Heart comes high, hand opens. Maybe you don't need to bend your legs. So as you roll back, widen your heels the width of the mat. Bring your feet together and turn right from the base of your heels. From this base that you made, the heart flies high. Inhale as you roll back, and exhale as you roll up and revolve, looking back. Turn through the very drishti, the gaze, the eyeballs. Find your periphery. And maybe there's a little bit of pace, a little friskiness. The tiniest bit of ferocity. Draw the palms apart. Keep it very crisp. Whatever you've chosen, 5 more. Drawing the hands apart, looking into the eye corners, zipping the feet together, organizing so that you become an organism, right? 1 more. And then stay with me. Draw your knees to your chest as you roll back. Extend your one leg up, the other leg up, palms beside you, lift head, shoulders, drop right and up, drop left and up, and down and up. Exhale, inhale. If need be, the knees bent. If you can, straight, point toes, go. And this is actually a twist on the innermost level, that the right, there's an X. So as my left foot drops, the upper aspect of my right chest is firm to hold that. So that this twist is actually internalizing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw your knees to your chest. Shake out your feet. Put your feet flat, lift your hips, shift them left, feet up, knees right, find a turn. The knees hug together. Maybe the knees are on the floor, maybe not. Spin your knees toward the floor and your heels toward the ceiling. Left palm is open. Rinsing that deep inner X that we made. Press the thighs towards each other. Press, 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 press. And then as you relax, left knee rolls open and it draws the right knee to follow. Feet flat, find center, pause. Relax the pelvis, relax the feet. An expansion follows a contraction. Feet flat, knees touch, open the knees, and then feet flat, knees touch, just to open and close. As you close, rock the navel to the floor, lengthen through the low back for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and 2, and 1. Lift your hips, shift them right, draw your knees up, and then left. Knees turn down, heels turn up. Find the navel. Hug the knees. Find the inner thighs. Find the outer hips. Relax your chest. Turn your right palm open. Press the thighs. Gather the pelvic floor. Make a contraction like you were closing a fist with your thighs. Gathering together. Turning navel to spine. Breath is forced up into the back of the body. Squeeze, 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 and then roll the right knee open, and the right knee will bring the left knee without force, feet flat and wide. Good, feet flat, arms wide, and they wash out just as we did when we were seated. One in, one out, one in, one out, and let go of all constraint. So that the pelvis and the low abdomen, this place of unimaginable creation, can become soft, available, a participant. For 3, for 2. Feet flat, knees still, body quiet, notice. These base 3 energies. Roll them upright, and as you do, build a seat. And we plug in the first energy, Muladhara. I am accepted. I am enclosed. I am held. I am rooted in a quality of profound love. Profound love. You are an earthling. You are made of the earth. You are fed. Everything about you has come through the earth. And you are accepted in that care. If you are still on the earth, you are still loved. If you have fallen off the earth, then you have fallen out of acceptance. Until then, you are established in care. So we amplify and we stabilize. Stretch your palms and find the rhythm. Find the rhythm. Find the base. Right? See if you can feel from the navel through the pelvis to the base, and you plug yourself in. And from that base, the chest is free, the arms are free. Spread your fingers almost to clap. And with this breath, we breathe in the mouth like you're breathing in a straw, 5 counts. And then you'll breathe out the nose, 5 counts. The count is made with the palms. So it goes. Plug into that acceptance and plug in and let it stabilize. There is no question, no matter what happens today, in your mind or in your circumstance, you will not fall off the earth. You will not fall out of acceptance, so amplify that. Keep coming back to the breath, avoiding distraction by following the rhythm of your breath, the rhythm of your body. That there's nothing else that needs to be done. So soften your organs, soften your organization. Be organized by something greater than you. Be organized by the force that follows this breath, this pattern, this energy, this rhythm. Let it organize you. 2 minutes. No need to fight it. Let it organize you. One more round. And hands up, inhale. Little cups and chin up. Fill to the top, tuck your chin, gather the pelvic floor up to the navel, up to the heart. Little shimmy, hold the breath, up to the midbrain. Chin up, breath out, hands down, palms are open, thumbs and first fingertips touch. And be so still. Be reorganized. Trust this. Just for 3 more minutes, so steady. Inhale, feel it. Exhale, just feel it. Expands, drops the down. And the exhalation, back up. 9. Down,
Walking your feet in, bring your palms together, rub that from the soles of your feet. Keep your belly so soft. Chest, little thighs, side to side. Rolling your band. Take all right high. Bye. Love yourself in this bye.
belly, down the middle. One more time. A in the belly, U in the chest, M in the head. Sweep the belly in. Om Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, perfect peace. Namaste. So whenever we get tossed around in the course of the day, we can pause, sitting in the car at a stoplight, sitting at our desk on a Zoom call, standing in the kitchen in the midst of a heated conversation, on the phone with someone we don't know, inhaling down in through the feet, down into the base, exhaling back into the navel, the center, inhaling up into something I cannot know yet, and then bringing back a solution. Down into the certainty, I am here. You may not annihilate me. I am not disappearing. I am safe and I am here. Calling that in. And then reaching out for something beyond me and calling that in. Regroup. Start from there. We'll be back on Friday. Thank you for your time and your practice. Happy Wednesday. Happy November. We are just starting. Rabbit, rabbit.
Thank you.
Yes, so good to see you, Jennifer.
You too. So good to see you. I do want you to know that when you have your music on, we can't hear your audio, or at
Okay.
least on my laptop. So it,
No, it's because my earbuds went out.
oh,
But otherwise, you can ordinarily. But that's wonderful. Thank you for telling me. So good to know.
I kind of know you so well that I kind of can just sort of, I I think I followed along anyway.
Fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
But thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. I will see you soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good to see you, Cindy.
Good to see you. Thank you.